music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Saints and Sinners. This is season 3, episode 7. Next week is the season finale. I'm like, I feel like the show just came on, but you know, it is what it is. Tonight's lipstick. Tonight's lipstick is Kat Von D. The color is called Echo. I love, love, love this color. I actually forgot that I had it. I haven't worn it in a while simply because it was in my dining room in my nail polish bin. I don't know what it was doing in there, but you know, anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. This episode was pretty good. It honestly was. I was happy a lot of things came to head. Some stuff I kind of knew was gonna happen, and I'm like, you know, that's fine. So we see in the beginning, you know, Malik ain't going to heaven. Malik, he got a lot of repenting to do and stuff. So does Ella, so does Rex, so does Christy, so does Nora. All those people have something to repent for. However, Malik came up in the church like he owned the place. I mean, he do own the land or whatever. And he came through trying to bulldoze everything. And Ella like, bruh, what are you doing? Don't you see we up in here practicing for, our thing that we have coming up? He like, did you forget? I own the place. So we gonna tear it down by Monday. So, have a little fun. Do what you gonna do. But come Monday, all the walls coming down. So she like, get up my church. And he just like, whatever, girl. Because he don't care because, again, technically he do own it or whatever. And he kind of just taunt her at this point. And I feel like... I can't say it just yet. So yeah, it is what it is. We do see Ella who goes to Angela, telling Angela like, look, I need you to go and take care of this little petition and them trying to take me out as mayor. She wants Angela to go and delete some names off the list because if it's not enough names on the list, it can't be validated and it can't go through. So she like, you finna lose your church and your job. You need me more than I need you. So what do I get out of the deal? And I'm like, girl, whatever. Okay, fine. It's a clerk's position or whatever position within the organization, within the mayor's office. And if you do it, fine. You sure you can have it. Just do what I told you. Now, girl, do what I told you. So Angela like, all right, fine, whatever. So what does Angela do? Honey, she go ahead and she sleep with a council person to get access to his computer and his password and his ID or whatever. I'm like, she up here snacking that Christian coochie? Girl, you can't be giving out Christian coochie. Now, well, we got Christian Mingle too, so who knows what it is. Anywho, so she does that and she ends up getting his ID and his passcode. And so she tries to go to his office to get into his computer. But she does get into it. And when she gets into it, she's trying to delete. And it's like, you can't delete it. And she's like, what is wrong with this computer, honey? What is going on? Well, turns out the names had already been submitted. And not only that, it had already been validated. It was pushed through early. She thought she had until Monday, but they did it already. So, oops, it is what it is. We see Malik and he's going to Stacy. Now Stacy is the lawyer girl who I only seen a couple times and I did not figure out who she was. I had to Google it. I'm sorry, y'all, my eye was itching. I had to Google it to see who she was on the show, because I think she's only been on here like maybe 2 other episodes this particular season, and I saw her in the one episode that I watched for season 2 in like episode 7 when she got Ella off for the trial or whatever. So Malik is going to stay trying to get her to work for him at Upsurge, and she keeps like, nope, I'm straight, nope, Lady Ella and them has done so much for me, I can't, and also Leona, I know no matter how big the package is, no matter how thick the benefits is. I mean, I'm like, did she sleep with him too? And he looked light skinned, like his dick ain't that big, but it is what it is. So he like, well, I got something that might interest you. He hands her a paper and it's adoption papers. And she like, what is this? What? And he's like, yeah, it was with her name on it. And so he like, yeah, and supposedly the adoption wasn't all the way legal. So I'm like, so her mama, who was cool with Leona, adopted her, which she did not know she was adopted. And so is she the crazy lady baby? I can't think what her name is right now. The lady that's in the psych ward with Sam. Is it Gloria? Donna? I can't think what her name is. But you know what I'm talking about. The lady who Leona supposedly took her baby and locked her away 30 years ago. So because again, she tried to do the same thing to Tam. And we see that whole thing. So she's like, oh my God, I gotta get this figured out. So he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what's going on. Who know what else they had? I'm like, how was Malik coming here with all this information? Like, where he get it from? Okay, what do you do? Okay, don't trust anybody who come in and they have all this extra information on you. It means they have an ulterior motive. Okay, remember that. We then see the detective. I can't think what the detective name is either. And he goes to Judge Mitchell like, look, did you get my request for that warrant for the psych ward? She's like, I got it and I ain't gonna sign it. You can't get it. You barking up the wrong tree while you looking at that stuff. He like, look, it's something going on there and you holding up this. It's like, who you hiding for? Who you trying to protect? And she's like, whatever. You don't even know if she really there because he's looking for Tam. You don't know if she's there. If y'all can hear something blowing, I have my fan on because it's summertime. So I hope y'all don't, it's not making a lot of noise. I doubt if it is because I got a new one. So I hope it ain't making so much noise. Anyway, but yeah. So she's saying like she ain't gonna sign it, and he's saying like you hold up justice. You can't do. You're not doing your own job. We both got into office, got our jobs. So what I'm saying, help be whatever. Be the law and reason or whatever. And he like, I'm saying, you ain't doing that. And I think it's some bullshit basically. And she's like, look, I ain't gonna do it, so just move on and find out whatever else. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So he get back to the station because he already mad because she won't sign the warrant. He get back to the station. Stacy then went in and got Kendrick out of jail because he got bailed out. And I'm like, well, who the hell bailed him out? Ain't nobody got no money. We know Rex didn't do it because Rex put him in there. I know Ella ain't got no money to get him out either because he just been in there and he don't want to talk to her no way. So I'm like, well, who the hell bailed him out? So at that point, the detective like, I'm gonna push all the charges on you. I'm gonna go for the full-fledged whatever for this and for that and for this and for that, and then for Edwina's murder. He like, I didn't do any of that. So what you tripping for? I didn't do that. So what you being stupid? I want to go home. I ain't no flowers. I just want to go back to the house and chill. And so his partner like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Stand down. Because he real hype. Because he like, she won't give me the warrant. I get back to the station and he being let go. When anybody tell me that, so he's just pissed off. So Kendrick and Stacey leaves. And his partner like, bro, what is your problem? That ain't how we do things. We do things by the book. He like, that's the problem. We keep doing things by the book and don't nothing go right. You know what I'm saying? This crooked ass family break all the rules. They got the judicial system, the police station, the judges, everything that they want, they get. And I'm sick and tired of it. And then she said, you know what? You right. I said, well, that was easy. Okay, girl. So from there we see Miles he's still in the psych ward, and he's in there and he's like praying like, God, I know it's been a minute since I talked to you, you know what I'm saying, I'm so sorry all the people I hurt, all the things that I did or whatever. I'm sorry for not believing Sam. And as he's praying or whatever, Tamara's in the next room over, and she's like, Miles, Sam, Miles, Sam, Miles, get me out of here. He's like, I can't. I'm in a padded room too. They both in a padded room. And she's like, I told you. What happened? He like, I'm so sorry. I should have believed you. You was right. Christy, told me she did it. And she's like, I told you I wasn't crazy. And he said, it's okay because I'm gonna get us out of here. I'm gonna get us our baby. How can you? Don't nobody know we're here and don't nobody believe us. I say, now that is true. Because again, no one knows what's going on except them two. He ain't gonna tell no damn body. You just had her ass admitted and that was it. So I'm like, well, she got a good point there. And he like, oh, damn, she is kind of right. So that part was what it was. We see Jabari at home. Of course, he going crazy because Paige is dead. You know what I'm saying? He just punching walls and knocking over trash cans and being all, as people do within their grief. Rex pop up like, Jabari, what you want, Rex? And he like, man, you know what I'm saying, not Carter. He said, you know, Sean took over. He, you know, he flipped this, he flipped that, he did everything. You know what I'm saying? He did all this. You know, TK didn't kill your wife. Sean did. You know what I'm saying? He even flipped Carter. And I'm like, now you see all these names. I know TK was the guy who they blamed Paige's murder on. But he ain't do it. Of course, it was all Sean. It was what it was. And then Rex like, look, let's put all this other bullshit that we've been through behind us, and let's go get him, because he's the one who did all of this. He took all my stuff from me. He took your wife from you. We need to go peel this motherfucking cat back, Blue. Okay, that's what he wants to go do. All right, cool, whatever. So they're gonna be a whole little dynamic duo. We see Leona, who she's going to see Wilhelmina, because the judge and called her like, girl, the police and came try to get a warrant for the psych ward, and what is Wilhelmina over there doing that they even have an idea to get a search warrant for the psych ward? And she's like, what is you doing here? You know, you had one job. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? Is she dead yet? And she like, girl, what? The police been trying to get a search warrant for this place. You need to fix it. And she's like, well, you know, I've been doing the best that I can. You know, it's been so much. I've had to do this. I had to do that. You know, and even Miles came. He had all these questions. And she's like, okay, what happened? She said, well, he in the solitary confinement room, just like Tam. She like, what is your problem? Is you crazy? She like, look, you got to fix it. I don't know how, but you got to fix it. And that's on you. I'm like, it was crazy for her to literally drug Miles and put him there too without a plan. And then you did it and didn't even call Leona. You should have at least didn't call Leona. Again, stupidity is stupidity. So we do see, you know, Angela comes to Ella and lets her know, look, I couldn't delete the names. I couldn't delete nothing off because the petition was actually already submitted. It was already sent through. Now, Ella at the church conference situation, the little celebration thing, you got the little, the Baptist dude, what's his name? Something the Baptist, who's singing. You got the little boy who can sing. His name Corey. It might not be Corey. I'm making up names at this point. Is it John the Baptist? It's the R&B artist who was singing. Also with the little boy that Miles usually sings with, because the boy was like, where's Miles at? They all look for Miles, but Miles' ass ain't there. So old boy jumped in to help. So at this little thing or whatever, Ella come up to talk to Angela, and she said like, you know, it can't be taken back. You know, it can't. You know, it was already sent through. She's like, but I found a loophole. The only way a petition can be taken back or rescinded is if the person who did the petition initially takes it back. So, you know, this is her address, this is her name. You know, if you can get her to take it back, then they can't impeach you. So it's like, all right. So at this point in time, we see we see Jabari and Rex in the car, and they looking at Sean. Now Sean outside with little boys on the phone or whatever, and the first Rex gave Jabari a gun, like, okay, take this, go handle it. And I'm like, why you gotta be the shooter? What's wrong with your hands? So Jabari he looking like, nah, you can keep that, I'll be right back. And he leave, and I'm like, what, is he a ninja? Now I'm like, he go up, he trying to fight them. I'm like, bro, you not a ninja. You can't beat 3 people. So they fighting, tussling. And then Sean like, you know what I'm saying, you lucky there's people out here. But I noticed, Jabari grabs his phone, stumbles back to the car, because of course he don't kill him or whatever. And then he like, man, what was all that? What you there for? He like, well, you see, when he was on the phone, he was looking like as if he was taking orders. He like, Sean ain't the boss. He's taking orders from somebody, because he answered that phone. He was like answering to someone, so it ain't him. We need to find out who he getting his orders from. So we see that whole thing. You know, we see Wilhelmina. Now Wilhelmina at the dang on hospital, and she opens up a little package, and the package says poison. I say, now this package is poison? Does it? I say, girl, and it was a thing, a box that said poison, and it had 2 needles in it. And I'm like, does poison come in needles? I mean, you want to just, okay, if you say so. So as she's opening the box, here come the police. Here come cop 1 and cop 2. And I think with the cop 3 and cop 4 with them too. And she's like, oh, how can I help you guys? It's like, yep, here's a search warrant, you know what I'm saying, search the premises, so you need to get out of our way. And they kind of just move her out the they part the red. She's like, all right, girl, bye. And she's like, oh my God. So because she know she got them 2 hidden in there, so they kind one cop, so man cop, female cop. I can't think what the names are right now. But there's only 2 cops on here, so like I don't know who it is. And he like, okay, you go left, I go right, you go east, I go west. So they both searching throughout the hospital. So Wilhelmina, of course, is watching them on the monitors. She's also calling the judge, like him saying, oh, answer phone. The judge answers like, girl, what's up? Why would you sign a warrant for them to come search this place? She's like, I didn't sign no warrant. What you talking about? I didn't sign nothing. She's like, they here with the warrant. She was like, I didn't sign nothing, girl. Shut up and stop them. And as she's saying that, she's seeing on the monitor they done found Tam and they done found Miles. She's like, it doesn't matter. It's too late. Yes, it's too damn late because you done let them get to them. I'm like, you didn't think that, girl. You just so stupid. So from there, we see Malik is the person who bailed Kendrick out of jail. So I'm looking like, why did Malik, look, at this point in time, I know Malik ain't up to no good within nobody. And I figured, at that point, I figured out a whole bunch of stuff. So he tell Kendrick, like, what I'm saying, yeah, I bailed you out. Your daddy the one that got you locked up. He also wanted to kill Rowena. What I'm saying? He doing all kind of stuff. So, like, right at this point, the ball's in your court. He like, man, what you want from me? You gonna try to give me that information and have me work for you? Turn against Rex and then be your puppet? Excuse me, I ain't with all that. He like, that ain't what I want. I do want you to work for me, but I want you to work for me to figure out what your daddy had. He got a secret, and I want you to help me figure it out. He like, so if you do that, what I'm saying, I can help you get these charges dropped. Otherwise, you can go on about your business and, try to beat that case as best you can. So, I'm like, clearly Kendrick gonna team up with him because Kendrick like to know what's going on. I mean, he's still dumb because he told his daddy what Rowena said, but I think he a little bit smart to know if I kind of team up with him, I can get at least more information than I could on my own. So at this point in time, we see Rex and Jabari going to figure out who Sean working for. So they get like they found the phone, found the location or whatever. I guess GPS or whatnot, and they get in there and they see Sean with his hand like, oh man, I didn't mean to do it, I'm sorry, my bad, dude, oops, okay, oh my. And the dude just shoots him and they like, oh my god, who was that? Who shot him? I see it from the person when they showed the back of his head. I said, y'all know that's Malik. Y'all know that Malik clearly is a gangster. Okay, he is Rex. If Rex was better at doing things, but people said that Rex was a crazy in seasons 1 and 2, and he just more calm and demure in season 3. So I guess he Rex as a Rex in season 3. He just a different name. So Rex and Jabari see is Malik who is behind all of this stuff. I'm like, girl, what is going on here? At this point, we see Wilhelmina is at the at the police station. And they like, okay, we're going to give you one more chance to admit or tell us what's going on. You're going to keep acting like you don't know why Miles is there. Her lawyer like, we told you. She don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Miss Tamra was already, we ain't talking about Tamra, we talking about her husband. Why was her husband locked in a padded cell next to her if he wasn't a patient? I told you before, I don't know how he got there. I have no idea. Here come, now with the female cop you're talking to, here come the male cop, the detective like, all right, flips open the iPad, pushes play, and it's the video of her walking Miles into the room and sticking him in the neck and leaving him in there. So they like, you still want to say that you don't know how he got in there? Let me confirm my client. So they leave out and they like, oh yeah, sometimes it helps to not follow the rules. We can kind of get stuff down pat or whatever. Here come judge. Both of y'all, I just came from the commissioner's office and y'all can both pack up. Y'all fired. Pack up your desk. You fired. You fired too. I'm like, hold up, Pinky. I ain't even do nothing. So as they saying that and it's that whole conversation, here come Wilhelmina. I want a deal, okay? There are bigger fish to fry than me. And judge like, girl, Wilhelmina, what are you talking? Girl, no, don't do that. She was like, you need to get on board. You know what I'm saying? Because this ship is sinking. You better catch a ride. I say, see, Wilhelmina knows she up a creek without a goddamn on paddle. And she's like, look, I have to give up the bigger fish because I ain't going down for nothing. This is all her doing. And I'm like, it's going to be, because it's going to be Wilhelmina. It's going to be the judge. Damn, near the lawyer. Maybe not the lawyer. Maybe she ain't know nothing. Christy. All of them gonna be going in together. So yeah, from there we see Ella going to talk to the person who raised the complaint and started the petition. Well, she's sad. Why she's sad? She's sad because her son has died. And who is her son? Her son is Sean. Yep, it was Sean's mama who filed a petition to have Ella removed as mayor. And now she's sad because her son is dead and Ella came at the wrong goddamn on time. So Ella is confident her or whatever. They come in, they sit down, they have a little bit of conversation and whatever. And I'm so sorry, I lost a son too. She's like, Mayor, Ella, girl, you know it. I ain't in the mood to talk. So say what you got to say. She goes to the whole thing like, I don't want you to take back your complaints. We're going to still work on that. I want to, have you have an open communication, open line of contact with me. We can start a whole committee. We can get to know each other better. Smoothing her over. Just smoothing her all over. And she's like, get to know me better. She's like, yeah, we can work together to make things better or whatever. She's like, you don't remember me? I came to you this long a time ago, and when you was a councilwoman, you didn't want to listen to me, and then my son ended up getting arrested and this and this and that. So it's a whole thing that she feels like a spiral, and it all was Ella's fault. And she said he was only one person who helped me out, my benefactor. And when he asked me to file a petition to get you impeached, I was happy to oblige because it's your fault. You might have killed my son today, but you the reason he dead. And I'm like, girl, what is wrong? Who's your benefactor? Who was it? It doesn't matter because he told me to do this and this and this, and I'm going to do it, and we're going to take you down, and I know you killed that woman. And I'm like, girl, you talking too much. What I would have said was, Mayor, I don't want to talk about right now. You need to leave. You spilled all the beans. You spent and spilt all the beans, girl. You stupid girl. When she said, I know you killed that lady. We're going to expose you and take you down. I said, girl, you in danger, girl. And sure enough, Ella was like, I have the right to defend myself to my constituents. Pow! And stabbed her in the neck. And then looked at her like, I said, Ella's a murderer. Oh, Ella's a murderer. I'm like, okay, Ella. But again, Rex said, because she had the whole flashback of Rex, and you know what I'm saying, you have an evil side to you too. You just have to let it out sometimes, and you don't want to get caught. And when she had that thought, she stabbed the lady in the neck. I said, well, she dead now. She wasn't dead before. She dead now. She dead. Her son dead. So at this point in time, it's going to kind of be like they took them both out. Who knows? But I do wonder if because she dead, she can't be the person to do the petition. It's all going to look guilty in the mirror, so it doesn't really matter. So Ella picks up the check to see who was her benefactor. And who was the check from? Upsurge. It was Malik. I'm like, so she realized Malik had been setting her up from a long time ago. He been just setting everything up, get it together. So at that point in time, she pissed. So we then see Rex and Jabari confront Malik like, yeah, we know you did this. We know that you had paid shit. We know that you did A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And at first, like, yeah, Rex, I took everything from right up under you. You know what I'm saying? Right up under your nose. Even you got your son locked up. You did this, you did that. But when Jabari kept on saying, you can't talk about killing nobody, a female, because you killed my wife. He like, I didn't do that, man. That was all Sean. He like, but he did it on your order. He like, nah, I didn't tell him he did it on his own. And once he told me he did it, I killed him. He was like, so then he picked up a picture and he hands it to Jabari. And Jabari, he like, why you got a picture of my mama? I'm looking like, yeah, why you got a picture of his mama? Huh? What that picture for right there? And Rex like, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He was like, because she's my mama too. We brothers. I like, y'all bro. Y'all brothers? I said, bitch, what? I did not guess they would be brothers. I did guess he was behind it all. I did guess he was the one that Sean was working for. I did guess he was the one who had Sean mama. I guess all that. I did think he was the one that had Paige killed. I did think that once I figured out he was working with Sean. But I did not guess that he would say, I didn't kill your wife. I wouldn't do that because you my brother. I didn't think about that shit. I was like, okay. Now that was surprising. So Jabari just looked shocked. Like, my brother. That whole thing. That part. So then we see the back at the church. You know, Ella giving her little speech or whatever. She's not back at the church. Her mama said, wipe yourself up. You gotta go up there because her mama sees blood on her hand or whatever. So mama knows she was up to something. She then said, she went up and talked. I was on the phone with the preservation department or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they said they are in the process of looking to make, Greater Hope. Is it Greater Hope? I make that up. The church historical landmark. So until they get that completed, no one can break ground or no one can tear down the church until that is over and done with. And they all happy. Yay! Yes! Won't he do it? Yes, he will. So, of course, they happy. And so is Leona because she's like, okay, she didn't say the church. Okay, she did something to be good. Cool. At that point in time, all the cops walk in. All the cops. The good cops, the bad cops, the black cops, the other black cops, the male cop and the female cop. They coming in and you see them walking straight to the front. Straight to the front. And I'm like, I know they're not gonna arrest Ella. Is Wilhelmina and the judge gonna blame Ella for stuff and not Leona for stuff? And then the male cop, I'm gonna mark his name next episode, y'all. We know it's the finale. He looked at Ella, but then he turned to Leona. Leona Bird, you're under arrest. She's like, what? What are you talking about? You're under arrest for A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. For murder and kidnapping and this and this and this. That is, I didn't do anything. They handcuff them. They take her into custody. I am Lady Leona Bird. I'm this, I'm that. I'm that. This is preposterous. This is preposterous. She giving all the good words. She giving all the good words about this is the Ella, do something. Ella looking like, what the fuck you want me to do? I'm still confused about what's going on. And they drag Lady Bird ass out that church, reading her rights. I said, well, okay, Lady Bird, get dragged about the church, getting your rights ready to you, girl. I said, okay. I said, now this was a good episode. Now, next episode, as I said, is the season finale. I am very, very interested in seeing to see what's going to happen. I hope it don't end stupidly though. I hate when I watch something and they be like, okay, it's a real good cliffhanger and it's so good, you're looking like, why couldn't y'all at least end it a little bit? And anyway, we'll see what it is. So put your comments below, let me know what you think. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.